Marijuana legalization has always been a hot topic, but for the Trump administration, it is a maelstrom that may well end with a showdown as the Department of Justice threatens to step up enforcement against any state voting to legalize pot for recreational use. Despite the administration's comparing pot to the opioid crisis, more and more states are legalizing it. One activist at the forefront of marijuana legalization is Jesse Ventura. I recently sat down with the former governor of Minnesota to talk to him about his new book, Jesse Ventura's Marijuana Manifesto. I began our conversation by asking him why, with so many critical issues facing the country, he considers pot legalization such an important cause.
Someone very close to me developed an epileptic seizure disorder late in life. I would not have my quality of life today if it wasn't for marijuana. This person was seizing 3 to 4 times a week, and I had to deal with these seizures. The person was put on 4 different pharmaceutical medicines, one after the other. All of them didn't work from the pharmaceutical industry. All had horrible side effects. We took the person to Colorado because at the time Minnesota didn't allow medical marijuana. The person went to Colorado, got drops under the tongue of medical marijuana, and has been seizure-free now for over 2.5 years and is completely weaned off all pharmaceutical pills. Marijuana cured these seizures. That's why I became so passionate, because there are other people out there who are suffering many medical disorders that only marijuana seems to help. Steve Cubby, the guy that wrote the foreword of my book, he was dying from inoperable cancer, and he was given 5 years to live. He's been living 35 years now because of marijuana is keeping him alive. When you read his foreword, you will be so angry with our government, you won't even be able to talk.
He lost a lot fighting the government. But you called the actions of our government a crime against humanity when it comes to marijuana. Elaborate.
Well, first of all, marijuana was the economic-driven foundation of our country for 160 years. Do you realize today that George Washington and Thomas Jefferson would have had the DEA breaking in their homes, arresting them, and Jefferson and Washington would be charged as drug dealers today and be put in prison? So for 160 years, we were fine. Then along came the 30s, and William Randolph Hearst, the guy with the newspapers, he owned thousands of acres of timberland. But rather than compete in capitalism, he used his power in Washington, like today, to buy off the politicians. They declared marijuana and hemp illegal then, so we were forced to buy timber from him to make paper. Think of this. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and Betsy Ross's flag are all made out of marijuana.
Well, if you could summarize, but how we get from that to this war on marijuana?
Well, because it's about money, and it's about corporate buyout. The pharmaceuticals don't want marijuana legal because you can use it rather than take their pills. Alcohol doesn't want marijuana legal because you might decide to smoke pot instead of drink. You've got all of these people that claim to be capitalists, which is about competition, who are using the law to limit the competition so that they can monopolize a certain element of our economy. It's all about the money. You know, when you watch the film All the President's Men, remember that film?
Yeah, Follow the Money.
Where Woodward goes down and Deep Throat says, follow the money. Well, I can't tell you how profound that is with government. Follow the money.
Last year, New York City banned the manufacture and sale of synthetic marijuana, which is not marijuana, but it mimics the effects of marijuana, after 4,500 cases of emergency room visits because of the use of the drug, and after one death.
And because it was synthetic, if they had the real stuff, they wouldn't be going to the emergency room.
But in Colorado itself, since it was legalized there, there's been an increase of 30% visits to emergency rooms as a result of pot. And the governor himself, Colorado...
Do you want to hear another little thing? Yeah. Heroin use has dropped in every state that's legalized pot. Would you rather have people smoking pot or doing heroin? I'll take pot. They tell you marijuana is a gateway drug. Not true. Our veterans, we've already studied it. There's a university we finance in Israel. They said it could help football players with the head injury, the trauma that. It helps post-traumatic stress. It helps glaucoma. The list is on and on and on. And tell me one pharmaceutical drug that doesn't have a bad flip side to it.
What's going to happen with marijuana and the legalization of it? Say, what's it going to look like 5 years from now?
I'm hoping in my lifetime I see it fully legalized across the United States of America, as it was, as I said, in the days of our founding fathers, George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. You could actually trade with England. They preferred marijuana over money.
So how do we get there? I mean, the states are moving.
The states have to do it. And the other unique thing, marijuana is the only thing that allows the DEA decides on marijuana. That's law enforcement. Mm-hmm. Why are they allowed to make the decision? They profit from it. Mm-hmm. And we give you examples in this book where the DEA has busted down doors multiple times, killed people, and then found out it was the wrong house, and no one's prosecuted. Right. I guess it's collateral damage in the war on drugs.
Well, Governor, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about this matter.
Thank you.